It all started one rainy evening. I was sitting in my small apartment, scrolling through a dating app. I wasn't really expecting much. Honestly, I had been single for so long that I thought, why not give it a try? And that's when I saw her profile. Her name was Lily. She had the brightest smile, long brown hair, and eyes that seemed to sparkle even through the screen. Her profile said she loved art, traveling, and Italian food. Something about her seemed perfect. I swiped right, and to my surprise, it was an instant match. My heart skipped a beat when I saw the notification. Within minutes, she sent me a message. Hi there, nice to meet you. I replied, trying to sound casual but not too desperate. We started talking, and the conversation flowed so naturally. It felt like we had known each other for years. Over the next few weeks, we texted every day. Lily was funny, smart, and seemed genuinely interested in me. She asked about my job, my family, and my dreams. I told her about my work as a graphic designer and how I wanted to start my own company one day. She seemed so supportive, always encouraging me and saying things like, I believe in you. It felt good to have someone who really cared. Finally, after 2 weeks of texting, we decided to meet in person. We chose a cozy little cafe downtown. I arrived early, nervous but excited. When she walked in, she was even more beautiful than her pictures. She greeted me with a warm smile and a hug. We spent hours talking about everything: our favorite movies, childhood memories, and future plans. It felt perfect, almost like a scene from a romantic movie. After that first date, we started seeing each other regularly. Lily seemed to have it all. She was charming, kind, and had an adventurous spirit. She would tell me about her dream to travel the world and how she loved helping people. I was falling for her hard, but there were small signs that I ignored. For instance, Lily rarely talked about her personal life. Whenever I asked about her family or her job, she could quickly change the subject. She always seemed to have an excuse for why I couldn't visit her apartment. At the time, I didn't think much of it. I was too blinded by how perfect everything seemed. One day, Lily mentioned she had always wanted to visit Italy, but couldn't afford it. She said it was her dream to see Rome and Venice. I wanted to make her happy. So I suggested we start saving for a trip together. Her eyes lit up and she hugged me tightly, saying, "You are the sweetest." I felt proud, like I was doing something special for someone I cared about. A few weeks later, she called me in tears. Her car had broken down and she didn't have the money to fix it. She sounded so upset that I didn't even think twice before offering to help. I transferred the money to her account that same day. She thanked me repeatedly, calling me her hero. It felt good to help her. But looking back, that was the moment everything started to unravel. A few days later, Lily showed up with a big smile and a box of cookies. She said, "These are for you to say thank you for helping me with the car." It felt good to be appreciated, but something still didn't sit right. She never showed me the car or explained how it was fixed. I pushed the thought aside, convincing myself I was just overthinking. After all, relationships are built on trust, right? As time went on, Lily started asking for more help. One day, she needed money for a last minute plane ticket to visit her sick aunt. Another time, it was for rent because her landlord was threatening to kick her out. I kept helping her because I cared about her and I didn't want her to suffer. But each time, a small voice in my head grew louder, asking, "Why doesn't she ask anyone else for help?" Then came the day that changed everything. I was scrolling through my social media feed when I stumbled upon a post. It was a photo of Lily, my Lily, posing with another man. The caption read, "My queen, so lucky to have you in my life." My stomach dropped. I clicked on the man's profile and found more pictures of them together, looking like a happy couple. My mind raced. Was this her boyfriend? Was I just some side project for her? I decided to confront Lily. That evening, I invited her over. She arrived cheerful, as always, but I didn't waste any time. I showed her the photos and asked, "Who is this guy? What's going on?" Her smile faded, and for the first time, she seemed genuinely caught off guard. She stammered, trying to come up with an explanation, but I wasn't buying it. Finally, she admitted it. She had been seeing multiple men and using them to get money and gifts. "I didn't mean to hurt you," she said, tears streaming down her face. I just, I needed help, and you were so kind. I didn't know how to stop." Her words felt hollow. I couldn't believe I had fallen for it. I felt betrayed, angry, and embarrassed. After Lily confessed, I felt an overwhelming mix of emotions: sadness, anger, and disappointment. But as the days passed, I began to reflect on the experience. I realized that my kindness wasn't the problem. It was how I placed my trust without truly knowing someone. This situation taught me the importance of valuing myself and setting boundaries. I also learned that relationships should be built on honesty, not appearances or charm. Not everything that looks perfect is real. And sometimes people are not who they seem to be. Now I focus on building genuine connections with people who respect and value me for who I am. not what I can give them. Lily may have taken advantage of my trust, but she also gave me a priceless lesson. True love isn't about material things, it's about honesty, respect, and mutual care. And with that, I moved forward, wiser, stronger, and ready to trust again, but this time with caution and open eyes.
I hope you liked this story. If you could improve your English a little more, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend. Thank you very much for your support. Take care.